The 5 team members for the Botanical Garden Group are Miss Sivaranjini Anak Perempuan Senior, Mr. Shafuddin Abdul Shukur, Miss O Sui Si, Mr. Michael Lo Min Zi, and Mr. Kok Yip Wing. A garden that is dedicated to the cultivation, collection and preservation with wide range of plants that is labeled with botanic names is called a botanical garden. It may contain plants like cactus, herb gardens and other plants from different parts of the world. It may have exotic plants, tropical plants and greenhouses. Botanical garden might include art exhibitions, musical performances and tours, or even open-air theatre. State governments like the City Council or scientific research organization or even universities usually manage the botanical garden. Their role is to maintain a collection of display of living plants and document it for education, conservation or research in scientific areas. The botanical garden may also have medicinal garden run by medical faculties. The content, audience, and objectives of modern botanical garden may look like magnificent gardens of artifact in the educational garden in ancient Europe. With new plants from explorations all over the world, botanists devised methods to display the garden as educational order beds. So, economic botany and the tropics were used in the later part of the century as botanical garden. Later part of the years, good response are given to the interest in horticulture and botany by scientific and cultural groups. Present modern day botanical garden have a strong connection with visitors and provide information relating to sustainability and conservation.
Welcome to our project entitled Heritage Tree, Taiping Lake Garden. First of all, we would like to introduce our team members who are life members of Society for Research Development, SRD, led by Professor Rajendra Kumar based in India. Dr. Coriana and Professor Ong are SRD life members from Perak, while Dr. NG and Professor Peter are SRD life members from Penang, Malaysia.
This is our first trial to do project using Minecraft. However, we believe that our project is unique as there are plenty of YouTube videos on the real Taiping Lake Garden in Perak but not in Minecraft version like what we are doing now. To enhance the interactive element of this project, we also place a piston on the knob inside and outside the door of pavilion to open and close the entrance. The design of building/structure is based on the concept of deconstructivism that incorporates nonlinear of dynamics to the field's reasoning. This slide shows the comparison of Minecraft and original site view of Lily Pond in the Lake Garden. Here is another Minecraft and original view of Pavilion, a place where people can take a rest during the visit. This slide shows the Minecraft and original view of plants by Lakeside. Taiping Lake Garden is popularly known with a heritage tree of more than 130 years old. However, there is no signage, as shown in the original photo on the right. While striving to solve problem in building the tree with many branches, the Minecraft builder also had to create a signage using poster accessible from the inventory. Let's have a proper walkthrough of the lake garden with explanation on the background and significance of the heritage site.
According to Tourism Perak Malaysia, one cannot claim to have visited Taiping without taking some time off to soak Perak in the natural beauty of the Taiping Lake Gardens. Built on top of an abandoned tin mine, the gardens were opened in 1880, earning them a place in the history books as the first public garden in the Malaya. Huge ancient red trees line the lake, their branches stretching from one end of the road into the water across, making the perfect backdrop for couples taking their wedding photos. Heritage structures surround the lush greenery, including the old residency, formerly the home of the secretary to the resident, the Raja's house, and army officers' residences. The nearby Maxwell Hill, also known as Bukit Larut, makes an ideal place for jungle trekking and camping. According to Tourism Perak Malaysia, one cannot claim to have visited Taiping without taking some time off to soak Perak in the natural beauty of the Taiping Lake Gardens. Built on top of an abandoned tin mine, the gardens were opened in 1880, earning them a place in the history books as the first public garden in the Malaya. Huge ancient red trees line the lake, their branches stretching from one end of the road into the water across, making the perfect backdrop for couples taking their wedding photos. Heritage structures surround the lush greenery, including the old residency, formerly the home of the secretary to the resident, the Raja's house, and army officers' residences. The nearby Maxwell Hill, also known as Bukit Larut, makes an ideal place for jungle trekking and camping. The idea of a public garden was a brainchild of Colonel Robert Sandilands Proud Walker. The garden was developed by Charles Rompton Reid, who was also responsible for planning the Kuala Lumpur Garden Town together with Lady Swendenham. The abandoned tin mine ground was donated by Chung Kee Kiew as a recreation park for public use. In 1884, the gardens were planted with grasses, flowers and trees. A part of the gardens was fenced to keep bulls out. Taiping Lake Garden was among the most active locations in Taiping and received many visitors annually. Taiping Lake was cherished for its beauty. In historical notes, Taiping Lake Gardens had been equal to London's Kensington Park, which was listed as among London's most beautiful royal park and was mentioned in George L. Pitt's A Journal in the Federal Capital. Regardless of whether you just want an early morning walk with the crisp fresh air or you are a photographer with a hungry camera, you will be in for a treat at Taiping Lake Gardens. Amazing fresh air, abundance of wildlife, and the historical road where the trees have doubled over, giving you that European feel. The lake gardens are located halfway between the administrative center of the city and Taiping Zoo. Several hotels surround the vicinity of the lake and are the most sought-after accommodation for vacationing families during the holidays. Taiping Prison, the State Museum, the former British residence quarters, and many popular eateries are within walking vicinity of the lake. Magnificent rain trees line the lake along Jalan Pekeliling with giant branches extending over the water and providing shade and a peaceful ambience for walkers. Indeed, the town's original name, Taiping, means peace in Chinese. To preserve tree, there was a rain tree walk held in 2080 where one public road in Taiping Lake Garden was closed permanently to vehicular traffic. Taiping Municipal Council also initiated planting young trees to regenerate the heritage trees. Finally, we are back to Pavilion for a rest. By seeing it with your own eyes for the first time, you will certainly have a eureka moment in that you have just found your favorite spot in Malaysia. We must conserve the urban heritage trees so that we would then be able to promote sustainable development on urban areas without neglecting the environment. Such promotions aligns with Malaysian policies on sustainable development initiated in the 7th Malaysian Plan and in line with SDG number 3, Good Health and Wellbeing, and SDG number 11, Sustainable Cities and
In
Communities.
conclusion, we had learned a lot from this project. Apart from learning how to build historical heritage site using Minecraft, the extensive review of literature also let us become reflective people who appreciate the nature, the importance to conserve the environment and cultural heritage. In conclusion, we had learned a lot from this project. Apart from learning how to build historical heritage site using Minecraft, the extensive review of literature also let us become reflective people who appreciate the nature, the importance to conserve the environment and cultural heritage. Thank you from all of using our mother tongue languages from India and Malaysia.
Nandri.
Terima kasih.
Sieneng.
Welcome to our project entitled Penang Heritage Tour, Blue Mansion. First of all, we would like to introduce ourselves. NG Chin Shang, our team leader who is the main builder of this Minecraft project, is currently doing undergraduate program at University Pendidikan Sultan Idris, UPSI. He is supported by other team members include NG Yu Yan, NG Jinghang and NG Chin Shiwan who are still pursuing their studies, as well as Dr. Chin who is a college lecturer.
Our project is unique as we can only find YouTube videos on the real Chong Fat Za Blue Mansion in Penang but not in Minecraft version like what we are doing now. This project also has a few interactive features, e.g. a pressure plate is placed in front that allow door to be opened and closed automatically when people step on it. Pistons are also placed on the door knob inside and outside the door to open and close the door. The design and building concept of Blue Mansion is based on the vintage style as it is a historical building in Penang. Let's have a front view of the Blue Mansion as compared with the original photo with a pond in front of the building. The next slide shows the blue wall elegant side wing of the mansion. We also tried to build the interior part of the Blue Mansion as similar as the original photo depicted in the diagram on the right. At the ground floor, we can have a sky view from the main hall. On the second floor of the building we can also have an aerial view of the main hall, that is a common motif of the traditional Chinese residential building. This slide shows the view of the upper floor. Next we can view the Scottish wrought iron grillwork on the upper floor. We can also view wall painted in blue from the corridor along the upper floor.
We had done a lot of research on the internet to get details of the Blue Mansion and were inspired by its design and popularity to attract visitors. There are some differences in our Minecraft building compared with the real building, as we were not able to visit the site to see the intricate design due to Movement Controlled Order, MCO. To ensure resemblance to the real building, we depended on resources from the internet to obtain many details about the Blue Mansion. It was challenging for us to complete this building without site visit, but this project has sparked our critical thinking and creativity to complete it. However, we prepared sketch before building. We had done a lot of research on the internet to get details of the Blue Mansion and were inspired by its design and popularity to attract visitors. There are some differences in our Minecraft building compared with the real building, as we were not able to visit the site to see the intricate design due to Movement Controlled Order, MCO. To ensure resemblance to the real building, we depended on resources from the internet to obtain many details about the Blue Mansion. It was challenging for us to complete this building without site visit, but this project has sparked our critical thinking and creativity to complete it. However, we prepared sketch before building.
This slide shows the comparison of the real object in reality and our built in Minecraft. We are now going for a proper walkthrough with a short explanation. Please refer to the URL for the videos on Penang Heritage Tour, Blue Mansion, uploaded, https://bit.ly/Penang Heritage Tour.
These are the list of references.